Hi Gemini, this is going to be your guys' reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading and this is not going to resonate for every single Gemini out there. All right, you guys, before we get started though, I do kind of want to bring out the fact that I have my tranquility candle here. This is a candle that I made from my own line. It signifies air. I am in love with all of these candles, you guys. The scents smell amazing. They burn slow. They are 100% organic. I absolutely love these candles. If you guys are interested, the link will be listed down below for a like-minded shop. If you guys spend $50 and up in purchase, it'll give you free shipping. So yeah, thanks for supporting me and thank you for supporting my channel. So let's get into this here, Gemini. So how I'm going to start off with this reading is that I'm going to pull one card from the Way to Right deck. And then we are going to pull another tarot card. I kind of want to get the overall energy of just what's going on for my Geminis. And then we'll go from there. So what is happening for my Geminis, the overall energy for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? What's going on for my Geminis? All right. I feel like a lot of things are kind of going on for my Geminis at this time. Ooh, no, we have the Devil. All right, let's get into it here. So we have the Devil card coming in as your overall energy, and then we have the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. So a lot of you guys are trying to start something, and I just feel like it's not happening. It's not reaching to it's almost like it's at infant stage, right? You're trying to work on something here, Gemini, and it's at its infant stage. Now, I feel like for a lot of you guys, what's holding you back can be several things, because I am picking up several different types of energies. One of the things that I'm picking up for some of my Geminis here is some of you guys are around toxic people, or you're around certain situations that are affecting you. I'm also just kind of getting here that for some of my Geminis too, there is it just kind of feels like bad behaviors or a way of viewing something. Some of you guys maybe have bad habits, or you're codependent on something that is not good for you. Some of you guys might even be feeling kind of under the weather, maybe feeling more tired than usual, maybe feeling more drained. There's definitely something here about feeling kind of stuck, feeling like something is holding you back. And for some of you guys, what's holding you back is something that maybe you're not even 100% aware of. And I feel like for some of you guys, this could even be like a metaphysical thing where like maybe you feel held back spiritually, right? There's something here for some of you guys too. It's almost like there feels like there's something draining you, whether that's like your creative abilities or it's like your energy. There's just something here about being around people, places, and things that is just not where you want to go. So maybe some of you guys, you have this idea of what direction, maybe you want to start something, maybe you want to do something, but it's like you're just not in the right environment, or you're just not in the right state or position to go for it. So let's say if you want to do something, you want to start something new, maybe you don't have the finances or the resources to get there. But what's keeping you stuck is maybe your spending habits, right? Maybe you want to get into a relationship, but maybe you have a bunch of self-sabotaging beliefs. Maybe you're very insecure. There is something here that it's like the Devil card, it feels as though it's kind of stopping you from getting to what you want. There is this contrast. There is this is what I want, but I can't because of that. And so you are feeling kind of defeated. You're feeling kind of frustrated. You're feeling very, almost like you're feeling kind of anchored down. You're feeling kind of stuck in a certain position, or you feel like you're not really going forward in your life in the way that you want. So there is this feeling of getting kind of frustrated because you feel like you're not in the position that you want to be in, or you feel like you can't get certain things because of where you are. There's something here about wanting to up level, but feeling like you can't. Maybe you want to break up with someone, but you're afraid of their reaction. It can be all kinds of different things, and for every Gemini, it's going to be different. But there's definitely something here about not feeling like you are capable, or that it's almost feels like it's going to be really hard for you to detach. It's going to be really hard for you to get to where you want to go, right? It's like, oh, I know I want to make this much amount of money, but I have to sacrifice in order to do that. I know that in order for me to get this type of partner, I have to sacrifice the way that I interact in relationships. There's this sense of sacrifice, and this sense of burden, and this sense of frustration, and this sense of feeling tied down, like you're not going to be able to set yourself free. There is this fear of feeling stuck, stagnant, feeling all these types of, it feels like just really difficult energy personally here, Gemini. So let's pull some other cards. And I've been telling everybody this, I'm just like in love with this deck. So I play video games. I don't as much as I used to, but I loved Fallout. And I always thought to myself years ago, like, I wish that they would make a tarot deck. I would so buy that. And then, of course, lo and behold, I was at the store the other day and I found it, and I am just over the moon. I'm excited. And I wanted to share that with everyone because I love this deck. I love how worn out it looks. It's a really cool deck. So yeah, let's pull some tarot here. Get more into this devil energy that my poor Geminis fill in. And it's almost like, it's almost too, like it's, because you know, the devil card is very Capricorn. It's very Sagittarian. So it's almost like you have to do things to get yourself out of this situation, right? And feeling blocked already. So there's something here about feeling very blocked, feeling like you're not what you want or where you're needing to go. You're feeling blocked, like you can't move forward. There's some kind of dream. There's some kind of perspective. There's some kind of life that you want to live, right? There's something that you want to have, Gemini. Man, there is so many things going on for you guys. And I just feel like for a lot of you, you have what it takes to get to where you want to go. But it's all in the perspective that you hold. It's all in how you're perceiving this situation. So it's really kind of calling for you here, Gemini, to kind of get out of this stagnant energy. Now, what I'm getting here is there's some kind of dream, there's some kind of goal, there's something that you want. And you've wanted this for a really long time. You've pictured this, you've imagined this. You are ready to just go for this, right? Maybe in the new year, you're like, you know what? I just need to get my stuff together. I need to move forward. I need to get myself in shape. You know, you could even want to exercise. You could even want to go out and do something. But there's just something here, Gemini, where you feel like, I want to do this. I need to do this. And you're getting this, you're almost feeling like you need to start making the moves, and I see you doing it. I see you moving forward. It's so many promising cards here. And I feel like you're going to have some, with that Tower card, I feel like it's going to be more of a positive thing. A lot of people don't like the tower. A lot of people are afraid of the tower, but we need change. We need things to move. We can't stay in the same position forever, or life would be boring. We would be stagnant. We wouldn't be evolving. What's the point of being here, right? You guys are going to have some kind of opportunity that's going to shake your world. So, Gemini, look at things in a more positive light instead of a negative light. You feel stuck in the moment. You feel like you're not going anywhere. And this is another thing too, is maybe you guys feel tired, right? I was getting that. Feeling tired, feeling maybe a little bit lethargic. This is the time for you guys to rest. This is the time for you guys to take a second out, take some time out, and to rest, to reevaluate what it is that you need, to think about what it is that you want, as well as just actually giving your body a break, giving your time. You know, your health is really important right now, Gemini. And I feel like for some of you guys, you really need to take your health more seriously. Because maybe you guys are becoming a little bit more, if you keep going the way you're going, you might burn yourself out. Or you're just starting to feel kind of burnt out and you need to take some time to yourself. You need to take time to heal, to process, to move past this situation. And another thing that I'm getting here is when you start to take a break, because here's the thing, I feel like for some of you guys, nothing is changing, or you feel like nothing is changing. You want to make all these changes in your life, you want to do all these things, but you need to take it one day at a time. And I feel like you guys need to take a break to recalibrate yourself, to heal, to rest. You need to rest. Take time out to rest. Then go for your goals. You know what it's like? I do this a lot too, like where if I'm trying to figure something out and I can't figure it out and I get frustrated and I get angry, I will just take a breather. I'll take 10, 20, 30 hour, maybe even till the next day, and then I'll come back and my mind and it's almost like my mind gets cleared. I have a new fresh perspective and I figure it out. And that's what I'm getting here. It's like maybe you guys need to take a break so you can figure it out. You know, maybe you need to like step away from it, not think about it, not feel it, not process it. Just take a second, think about other things, do other things, then come back to it. And you're going to have a new fresh perspective about whatever this is for you, Gemini. You guys are in the process of actually getting what it is that you want, but it's almost like it's put on hold, and it's put on hold because you're not yet ready for it. Despite what we think, you know, divine timing is a real thing. You know, there's times when I'm like, but I need money right now. I need money now. And then later on, it comes at the right time. And if I would have had it earlier, I would have spent it. You know, I would have wasted it. So it's like, the universe doesn't want you to waste away your blessings. The universe doesn't want you to waste things that it's giving you. Of course, it's going to be careful about when and whenever you're ready for it. Because if you're not ready for it, you're going to self-sabotage. If you're not happy where you are, you know, how are you going to be happy where you're going? We have to think about these things. For some of my Geminis, it's like you guys are on this verge of a brand new life. You're on this verge of changing. You're on this new direction, but you're having to learn to let go of some kind of emotional attachment. You guys have some kind of an emotional attachment, which is with that Devil card too. And I feel like it's kind of holding you back. You're going to have a tower moment, and you might have a tower moment that may be between you and another person. And I feel like this is going to actually open up a new form of understanding for you, Gemini. This is going to help you see things in a different way. This is going to help you open up more to different things in your life, maybe even different perspectives. Maybe you're needing to see things differently. But I'm just getting here that you guys have the ability to change your world. You have the ability to change your life. But before you can do that, you need to let go of something on an emotional level, something that is holding you back emotionally, that's keeping you from actually moving forward in something that you really want to do. So this is going to help you process, this is going to help you move past this, and this is going to help you see things in a different way. So I feel like for a lot of my Geminis, you guys are going to start moving forward. You guys are going to start being able to perceive things and to see things in a total different way. So I feel like this is going to actually help push you forward. But right now, there seems to be like a lot of obstacles. There seems to be some stagnancy. There just feels like you're being blocked. It feels like you're not getting where you want to go. There is this frustration. But really, when it comes down to it, Gemini, you guys just need to look at how you're perceiving it. Look at how you are expecting it to go. Because maybe you're expecting it to go a certain way when maybe it's not meant to go that way. You know, we need to let go of how it comes to us. You know, maybe we have an image, we have an idea of how we want our world to look like, how we want ourselves to be. And maybe that image is more ego-based, or maybe that image is only halfway of what our actual reality is going to be. You know what I mean? Like maybe we think, okay, well, I want to have this many kids, and I want to have a house, and I want to have it done at this age. We have all these plans. We have this set trajectory of where we want to go. But what if the universe is like, but you are more smarter than this, or you deserve this, but maybe this is going to be different than what you imagined. Maybe it's not going to look like the image in your mind. Maybe it's going to be better, but maybe because you can't perceive that yet, maybe because you don't see it in that way, you're blocking it from coming in. Because let's say with this tower moment, okay, this tower moment is going to shift you. It's going to change you. It's going to make you see things differently, or it's going to present itself to you like as a gift or as something that comes into your awareness. Maybe you think, oh, I'm going to get married to this person. It has to be this person. And the universe is like, okay, but they're not your person. We have a better person waiting for you down the line, but you have to let this person go first. You have to release the idea that it has to be this way. You have to release the idea that it needs to look a certain way or be a certain way or has to have this amount X, Y, and Z's. It's like you have a lot of detail into your image, or you have a lot of detail into this dream. There's nothing wrong with that. But when we put unnecessary details into things, it takes the universe 10 times longer to give us what we're asking for, versus if we have okay, this is what I want, but maybe it doesn't have to be from this person. Maybe it doesn't have to be from this job. Maybe it doesn't have to be from this one source. And when we can open up to the possibilities about several different streams of sources, several different ways that it can come to us, then will things start to flow into your life, because you have less resistance to it. There's a lot of resistance that you have, Gemini, and I feel like it's because you have a very vivid imagination, or you have a very you want things to go a specific way, and it's not in the way that you need, it's not in the way that you want, and it's not in the way that's going to serve you long term. And the universe knows this, so it's trying to slow down so that you can reevaluate the way you're perceiving a situation or a person. And maybe that tower moment that comes in is going to show you this person's true colors. Maybe this tower moment comes in and it takes something away from you by force. And maybe you feel like, man, I lost this person, or I lost this job, or I lost this, or I lost that. And you're perceiving it as a negative thing, when really in actuality, it's like, this was a downgrade for you. Let's take it away and we'll upgrade you, right? We have to take away, like, let's say if you're going to buy a new phone, you have to give up your old phone in order to get the new phone. Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to let go of something that you thought you need or something you thought you wanted in order to get something better, in order to get what you need or what you deserve? So there's something here about needing to detach from an emotional state, from something you feel like you have to have. Oh, I have to be with this person. Oh, I have to be with this situation. Oh, my job needs to look this way. Instead of how it needs to be or how you perceive it to be, what if it just becomes something that can be fun, surprising, something that's a spontaneous thing? You know what I mean? Like, learn not to take things too seriously, but learn not to take things too lightly. There is this touch. We need to be realistic, but we also need to believe in the impossible. We need to be grounded, but we also need to be up in the clouds. There is this sense of needing to figure out what is and isn't necessary for you to move forward. Having this person in your life isn't necessary? Is having this particular job or this particular title necessary to get to your end goal? You know, maybe sometimes when we do end goals, right? Like, okay, this is what I really want to achieve in the next year. Sometimes we have like little unnecessary steps to get to there, to get to that point, when maybe we can say, oh, I need to get to A, B, and C. Maybe we can skip B. Maybe we can skip D and jump all the way to E. Maybe we can go from A to E. Maybe we don't have to go through C, B, D, and E. Maybe we can go A, B, C, E. Maybe we can skip D. Maybe we can skip this. Maybe we can skip that. So it's kind of not telling you to not necessarily take shortcuts, but to see like, where exactly are you wasting your time? Where exactly do you think you need to do something in order to get something else when maybe you don't need to do that? You know, maybe it's saying, take time out for yourself, heal in the moment, Gemini, and really reevaluate. Do you really need to be doing X, Y, and Z to get to where you need to go? Or can you skip X and go to Z? Can you do this instead of doing that? And that's going to really help you, because I just get this feeling that you guys have a fixed mindset, you have a fixed perspective about a particular situation, and I feel like something or someone or something is going to come in and shake that reality so that you can perceive it differently, so that you can see that you don't have to have this. You don't need to rely on this one thing in order to get what you need or in order to get what you want. That you can get it in several different ways. Anything is endless. Like, their possibilities are endless for you, Gemini. So it's really just saying, you know, learn to detach from things that you know doesn't serve you, learn to break out of certain behaviors and certain habits so that you can get to the end goal, so that you can get to where you actually want to be. And maybe, again, not perceive it to be, it has to be this way or else, or it needs to be this particular way or it doesn't happen. Maybe really reevaluate that for yourself. So that's what I have for my Geminis. I hope that this helps you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great and wonderful day, Gemini. Thank you. Bye.